Okay, number 12, we have a situation where the weight of a person is inversely proportional to the square of their distance from the center of the earth. Okay? Now, it's a pretty easy way to understand it if you understand proportionality, but yeah, we're just getting our feet wet here, okay? So, how would you write that proportionality?
Y equals K over X squared.
Yeah, or we could say this, right? Or we could abbreviate it to W equals K over D squared. Or we could say Y equals K over X squared if we keep in mind that Y means the weight and X means distance. You can write it out any of these ways. Okay? I'm going to use this one because the W and the D remind us of what these things mean. So we don't have to keep remembering that Y is weight and X is distance. Okay? So it helps to use letters that reflect meanings, but it's not necessary, as long as you keep things straight and use the right numbers for the right quantities, okay? So I'm going to do this. Okay, so we're given the fact that weight is 110 when distance is 4,000, right?
6,400.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing kilometers. That's what that would be, miles. I debated about that. Forgot what I'd done. Okay. So it's $6,400, right? Okay, 6,400 squared, everybody knows, pretty close to 40 million. Left out a zero there. So K is pretty close to 110 times 40 million. And that would be 4,400,000. That's a big number, but it's just a number. Okay? Now, one thing I'll say is, if you get numbers with a whole lot of significant figures, this only has 2 significant figures, but it's got a whole lot of significant figures, and it kind of tells you this, you can do reasonable rounding. Because sometimes when you calculate K, especially if it's a direct proportion, you're dividing some number by another, and you get all kinds of decimal places when you punch it into your calculator, right? So generally, if you round off to about 3 significant figures, that's okay. Okay, anyhow, that's a digression, but K is this, so now our model is this, right? And now we can use that model to answer the question. Okay? Now the question is, what's the distance if the weight is, what is it, 70?
65.
55?
65.
65. If the weight is 65. Okay, so how are we going to answer this?